on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Well, hello everyone. We'd like to officially welcome you to the start of our Nova Scotia series here on YouTube. So weird to say.
So exciting. This is, for anybody that's just tuning in, this is where we're from.
Yep.
We've hardly ever filmed here, so it feels super bizarre, but you know, given the current circumstances in the world, we decided we're gonna hunker down here and see what Nova Scotia has to offer, because there's a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Might notice this gorgeous sailboat behind me. It's a clue to what we're doing today. We are in fact going sailing. I'm so excited. We're gonna go out with our friends Chad and Katie. They actually have their own YouTube channel. It's called Coast Life, so we'll link that below so you can check it out. It's all about sailing around Nova Scotia, getting a boat ready, doing all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're going out on the boat. We're gonna check out Halifax from the water.
It'll get more. No, it's good, I think.
So we will give you guys a tour here of the boat. We promise. I don't even know the name of it, but we got Captain Chad and Katie to, well, tell us that and probably show you guys around because they know everything about this boat, obviously. Right now we are in the northwest arm. So we're in Halifax, but we're just kind of like around from the main city. I don't know how far of a sail it is to there. I would guess about 45 minutes or an hour or something like that. So take a look at this. We have, there's kids, teenagers out there learning how to sail. It does look pretty cool. There's quite a bit of them. I don't know how they don't run into each other, do you?
I don't know what the rules are. I'm sure they have very strict rules, and there is someone clearly like closely monitor, a couple people closely monitoring them, probably so they don't run into each other. But do you want to take a class? Is that our next project?
Not sure yet.
Learn how to sail?
So we found Katie. Maybe she can help us with like what the front of the boat and the back of the boat is called. We don't know.
Yeah. So you're technically in the bow of the boat.
Ah.
Okay.
And the back is the stern.
I knew this. I said stern,
We
but
said stern.
Yeah.
that's back.
We got it wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know your right and left?
Yeah. Oh, the
No.
names. I thought you were just talking about our hands. Yes.
general.
It's like, yes, got that one.
The term on a boat. I should be more specific.
No, we do not.
Yeah, so if you're on the right side, then you're starboard,
right?
and on your left is port.
Oh my God.
And I find the easiest way to do that is because port is the same amount of letters as left, so it's easier to
that's a good way
remember.
to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because otherwise,
Good to know.
Yeah, trying to figure out where we're at.
So it's a bit breezy out here. Hopefully you guys can hear us okay. We're just coming up to probably the most iconic structure in the arm here. We call it the Dingle.
The Dingle Tower. It's
Dingle
called.
Tower.
It's kind of a funny name. It sort of looks like a watchtower, and I thought maybe it was like something from like the Second World War or something.
Yeah,
but
it looks
it's
like
not.
that.
I just looked it up, and it was opened, I guess, in 1912.
Yep.
It said to commemorate representative government in Canada or something
Yeah.
like that. 150 years of representative government, I think is what it said.
If you ever do come and visit Halifax, we'd highly recommend it because the park is actually beautiful.
There's a really nice park. There's a beach there.
There is a
Yeah.
beach. You'll see in just maybe you're already seeing it now, but there's a beach. There's I think you can walk around here for a while. I think it connects maybe to another trail. I can't remember.
Yeah, there's lots of trails around.
But yeah, the Dingle itself, the tower is awesome.
I did mention there's some pretty spectacular houses along here. That's probably the most impressive looking one. I don't know how it's going to look for the camera, but it's pretty crazy looking mansion, glass, concrete. It's probably like 10 years old, something like that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So I know you guys would have watched a video last week, but this is the first time in a while since we recorded a video because, well, we had to catch up on old videos.
Yeah, so you saw us like sort of in not real time, but in Halifax.
Yeah.
I think we did a video like talking about our thoughts on the Philippines. It was during our quarantine, that kind of thing. But so yeah, since then we put out some older videos.
We had old videos to catch up on.
We did finished our quarantine, which went surprisingly well.
We got a lot of work done.
We got a lot of work done, including doing this. So we
finally made channel memberships available. A lot of you guys have been asking just for ways to support us, and by all means you don't have to support. Our content will always be free, but for anyone that likes what we do and wants to help keep us on the road and just continue to make videos, you can now join our channel for, I think it's like $4.99 a month. That money goes a long way to just help us with camera equipment and just be able to travel to produce content.
Yeah,
but
and if you think you get some like individual,
perks.
not individual posts, but you're gonna get some unique posts and
Yeah.
like special content and that kind of thing.
yeah, so it's a lot of fun. It's a good way for us to get a little closer to you guys, but we better get in. It's really windy. I don't know if you guys can even hear us.
Yeah, but before we do that, just in case you're wondering where that is, right below the video,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna see a button right beside subscribe. I think that says join.
There's a join button. You'll see it no matter what. All right, we found Captain Chad. Can we call you that? I don't even know.
I guess so. We're both captains.
And this,
Technically, I'm a day skipper.
a day skipper.
That's the certification that I have.
This is Olivia, the daughter. Hello, Olivia.
Our first mate. I don't know.
First mate.
mate.
Yeah, captains and our first mate.
I like that. I like that. So right now we are pulling up to a place called Wreck Cove, and I've lived in Halifax for such a long time. I've heard the name, but I've never been here. And I think the only way you can get here is really by boat, unless you can swim from that back there. But I mean, Chad says it's possible, but probably not for most people. But wow, this is pretty neat. Check this out. Yeah, there's quite a few boats here. Look at this. So there's a big one here, but looks like there's like a little beach. It's probably a rocky beach, but there's so many boats. I can't get over this. And you can see people on the beach just having a great time. What a spot. So right now we're trying to get this mooring. It's called Glory. These guys up here are like a little party boat having a great time. This is so cool. What a spot. Oh, I think you got it.
So this is a private mooring, but we know the people.
Ah, you know them. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, like, how does this work? But
Yeah, so I mean, all moorings are private. There's no like government ones, but
Gotcha.
typically it's pretty kosher to borrow one. But if they were to come along, you'd leave, of course. But yeah, we do know these folks. So
we got a spot. This is awesome.
yeah, we're good. Oh, sorry, we're good.
So we figured you guys might want to know a little bit about the boat. We can't, obviously, we know nothing. So Chad's gonna fill us in what type of boat it is and maybe give us a little bit of a tour.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What
So,
is? Yeah.
this is a Hunter 34. It's a 1983.
Oh.
Sometimes I get confused, but I think it's an 83.
Yep.
Katie remembers better than I. And yeah, 34 foot. It's about, almost 12 feet wide.
I've heard of Hunters before. The name, like, is it a common name in the sailing community?
It is. It's kind of like a budget boat,
Ah.
actually.
And how long have you guys had it?
We've had it for 3 years now.
Nice. Here we go. We'll give you guys a bit of a proper tour. It's Katie. Well, I guess there's the captain's wheel. So we were just eating some hummus. All right. Look at this.
So we've got, what have we got?
Well, first of all, I would say it's bigger than I would ever think, you know, for first-time boaters. There's a little kitchen over here.
We've got a little kitchen, we've got our freezer in here.
Nice.
More of a fridge than a freezer.
I don't think a lot of people would, I don't know, maybe this is normal, but I wouldn't expect a dual sink, which is
We do have a dual sink.
Running
with
water. 2-burner stove, is that right?
2 burners, and there is an
Oh,
oven. And it's gimbaled so that when we're underway,
Oh, yeah.
if you're cooking, like when the boat's heeled, it'll actually
Oh, that makes sense.
lean either direction.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
This is kind of meant to be a bedroom or an aft cabin, but it's mostly our garage. It's not very interesting in there.
this looks important.
This is all the control panels. We can turn on our VHF radio, all of our cabin lights. So that's kind of like where all the main power is.
Very cool.
Yeah. And this is the dining area, dinette. You can drop this down and it'll become a bed, which is actually where we tend to sleep the most because back there is too cramped.
Then if we go this way, we got more.
And this way, yeah, we've got a little bathroom area.
Yep.
So we got the sink,
Yes.
and we've got the head, as they call it in Sailorland. We don't call it a bathroom for some reason.
Yep. But it's great that it's here. I mean, a lot of people would be. I don't know if everyone would just assume there's bathrooms on boats, but
Yeah, and this is nice because It actually turns into like a seating for showering.
Oh.
So you can actually
You can get a shower in
have a
here.
nice shower. We have hot water.
Wow.
And this is the V-berth.
So what does a V-berth stand? Oh, I guess just the front of the boat.
It's kind of a V
Yeah,
shape.
V.
It's a berth, and it's where we're another sleeping area.
Wow. Quite a
So-
bit of space.
Yeah.
A little bit of light there.
Yeah, and
That's
we've
great.
got like little lockers for clothes, and there's drawers in here.
Oh yeah, storage everywhere.
There's a lot of storage. We actually don't use a lot of it.
Yeah.
So we mostly just spend a few nights out at a time. But if you want to live on this boat, there's plenty of storage, and lots of people do actually. This is my favorite spot of the boat.
Ooh.
Wow.
How cool is that?
Yeah, keeps all the stuff from falling over.
You wouldn't even
We've
know
got
it's there
vodka.
either. Yeah.
No, right?
Very
It's
cool.
sneaky,
It is very sneaky.
right?
Sneaky sailor.
Yeah.
So I have to say, being in this boat, I mean, it gets some ideas going. I mean, man, you could totally live on a boat. Obviously, there's lots of channels that, you know, there's people sailing around the world and on a boat, but once you're in here and you just see how it works, how everything functions, how many people can sleep, and just how homey it feels, it kind of gets us thinking. What are you drinking there?
I got a bunch of vodka sodas. I love that this seems to be a new thing within like the last year or two. This one is a citrus twist, and I think it's by a local distillery. But I feel like this year too, like a bunch of breweries, at least in Nova Scotia, I don't know if it's happening around the world, are making vodka sodas, and they're trying to make like hard seltzers, which I haven't tried yet. But it's super interesting, and I think it's great for people that don't like beer. I like beer, but this is a nice alternative.
How you feeling about boat life?
I'm really enjoying it. I know everybody's buying vans and RVs at the moment.
Which we're not against.
Definitely not against that, but the thing with like a boat is I love the idea of it. As you guys probably know, we love beaches, so I love the idea of just being able to find like random deserted beaches, bringing your boat up, just being able to go hang out, especially in places like Greece or the Philippines or places like that. What intimidates me is actually like running a boat and like learning to sail.
So yes, I don't think we're going to be buying a boat. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. However, just the idea of this kind of off-grid living, whether that's in a van, whether it's in a boat, we'd have a lot to learn, is interesting. It's just been a strange year, as we all know, with COVID, and you know, we like to travel and we have to think of other ways to do it, and of course we have to do that safely, and well, when you can do it cost effectively, that's always a good thing as well. So just something to think about. Not making any promises. Don't want to be like every other YouTube channel, but you kind of have no choice now. I mean, if you really want to travel. So right now we are just pulling up to dock back where we left. Look at this, the sun is going down. This is pure beauty. There's like a Canada flag back here. Make sure I don't fall. You guys can see that. Northwest Arm, Halifax. Here's the best part, take a look. So right now we gotta get back on our mooring. Katie is here and her daughter Olivia for the first time is gonna maybe try to get on the mooring, and she's got the line here. We're gonna see if we can get it going.
So see those little hooks there, the green? Right there, yeah. You can grab a cover. There you go.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
So I was trying to figure out.
Drag it.
Look at this. Got a natural hill. So Olivia's got the line. Katie's telling her what to do. Bring it up to the mooring. Just like that. Well, we're all on the mooring, and we're gonna. Well, now we have to take the dinghy to basically that way. So Anna's in there. Chad's gonna guide us. I love that this is coasty on there. I don't know if they're gonna see that. Let me see it. Slide. Coast life. There you go. Branded dinghy. Does it say it on the boat? Maybe I missed it.
No, we still have to name the boat. We've really not gotten around to that.
All right. There we go. Well, this has probably been the best reintroduction. Is that the word I'm looking for? Back
Yeah.
into Canada. Back in Nova Scotia?
We've done this once before, like we said, we didn't film it, but yeah, it was such a perfect day. We had perfect weather, great company. So thank you to Chad and Katie, Coast Life, and their daughter Olivia.
They are, you know, they're some of our good friends here in Halifax. When we're here, we hang out with these guys all the time. And of course, in Canada, well, our part of Canada, you can't be out on a sailboat in the winter. So we always try to get out when we can with these guys. And it's been awesome.
Especially for us, like it's something we don't get to do regularly, so it's really, it feels really unique and really fun, and it just was like a really chill, fun, relaxing day. Yeah.
And we got to see like, honestly, some things we've never seen before.
Yeah, so I don't. It was
Wreck
hard.
Cove.
It was. I didn't really know like how much you were saying because you'd go off and film. So yeah, it was hard to know what.
Wreck Cove is like.
It's gonna be fun for me to watch this video. But McNabs Island, which is where we ended up in the sort of like in the middle, is a really cool island that doesn't have a whole lot on it. So I've heard a lot about it. It's right in the middle of the harbor here, but I've never been to it. So it was cool to like go park. Is that what you said?
I think I said it felt like a little hidden gem in Halifax, so it's kind of neat. But guys, I know all of you are interested in seeing us make some Nova Scotia content, and that is the plan. So in the next video, we're fairly certain we're going to be in Cape Breton. My parents are from there. Well, I'm from there. My parents are there. So we're going to go there. Yeah. So that's the idea right now.
We're not sure what we're going to do, but our plan right now is to go visit his parents for a few weeks. So once we get there, we'll figure out some of the stuff we want to do.
We have lots of Canadian content coming up. And guys, if you got this far in the video and you're new around here, you don't know who we are. I'm Trevor. This is Anna. We are the Delightful Travelers. We're so happy you are here. Hit subscribe, click on the bell, leave us a comment, hit that like button. It all helps us out. If you're not new, it's so great to see your smiling faces again.
All right, guys, that's it.
I feel so good to say this. From Halifax, Nova Scotia, wishing you, well, delightful travels or a safe and healthy quarantine.
Maybe both.
Probably both. We're still trying to figure out the endings again. See you soon, guys.
See you soon.